Hey guys, it's APR2K Productions, and this is going to be my Apple collection as of February 2021. I'm going to be showing off all my fully or mostly working devices in this video. You guys seem to love them, and these videos always do well. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for all the support recently, I really appreciate it. First are these two iPod Nanos. The first one is a 3rd generation 4GB running version 1.1.3. It works perfectly fine, however does have quite a few scratches on the back. The second one here is an iPod Nano 6th generation 8GB and fully works. I've had this device for quite a long time, and you can see that it's in also pretty good condition, however it does have a small crack below the display. Next onto my only iPod Touch. This is a 4th generation 8GB, and because it has YouTube still, it's running iOS 5.1. Sadly, it's only an 8GB, but considering that I got it for free a while ago, it's a pretty good device. As most iPod Touches do, this one does have quite a few scratches, however it works perfectly. Now onto my iPhone 4s and 4Ss. The first device on the left is an iPhone 4 16GB on 7.1.2. The device in the middle is a 4S 16GB on 7.1.2 that's just cracked, and the device on the right is an iPhone 4S 8GB running iOS 9.3.5. The device in the middle was part of a parts only lot, however it was find my iPhone off, so I just kept it. The device on the right was my first ever iPhone, which is a pretty special piece of my collection. I still have the original box for it, however the box isn't in the greatest condition ever, so that kinda sucks, but the device fully works. All three of these devices fully work, other than the 4 has a slightly messed up camera, and the 4S has a cracked screen. Next we have an iPhone 5 16GB. This used to run iOS 10.3.4 but was downgraded to iOS 8. This is my old phone and it works perfectly. Next we have an iPhone 5S 16GB running iOS 10.3.3. It's been iCloud bypassed and downgraded. This phone is also full of very low quality parts and has a broken screen. This is my iPhone SE 64GB running 13.5.1. I got this device in the summer of 2020 and it works perfectly fine, other than the mute switch does not work. And now we'll go on to some of my newer iPhones. We'll first start out with my iPhone 6. It's in pretty much mint condition around the front and back. It's a 16GB running iOS 10.0.2. I got it for free from my mom's family member as the phone has some issues. First of all, Touch ID in this phone completely doesn't work at all, and the front-facing camera and sensors don't work. I've taken it apart but can't figure out why this is. Next we have this iPhone 6s in excellent condition around the back. It's a 64GB running 11.4.1. This used to be my mom's old phone, but she got a new one as it has battery problems. I also have two more iPhone 6s's that have their original boxes. They both have cracked screen protectors but have mint screens underneath. This first one isn't anything too rare or special, but it's still kind of a cool device considering it's in mint condition. It's a 32GB 6S running iOS 12.4. It is bent though, so I'll need to get a new housing unfortunately. Kinda sad because it's in mint condition. This other one is the rare one though. It has a couple small marks on the back, but nothing too major to the point where I'd want to replace the housing. It's a 32GB that's running iOS 10.3.3 still, and considering it was made in week 1 of 2017 is pretty impressive. It still has the original charger, which with the iPhone 12 is pretty rare to have. Either that last iPhone 6s or this 7 Plus is my favorite device in my collection. This 7 Plus has been restored from a smashed iPhone. It's a 32GB that's running iOS 14.1 and has 100% battery health as the battery's been replaced. The screen is also brand new. Next we have my current phone. This is an iPhone XR which I got brand new almost 2 years ago at this point. It still has all of the original accessories which are all packaged and brand new, never been used. The phone is in nothing other than mint condition, not having a single scratch on it. It's a 64GB running iOS 13.7 and is fully functional with no problems. The battery's at 89, which is okay for being 2 years old. Now onto my iPads. This first one here is an iPad 1st generation Wi-Fi plus cellular. It's in excellent condition being an iPad 1st generation. It's 64GB on 5.1.1. The battery's been replaced and it's my only device in my collection that's jailbroken. Next we have my first iPad that I ever got. It's an iPad Air 16GB Wi-Fi only running iOS 11.4.1. It's in excellent condition and still works perfectly fine. This next iPad still has the original box for it. It's my space gray iPad 6th Gen. I got it back in 2018. It's a 32GB, which is running iOS 14.3. It's in mint condition and works perfectly fine with no issues. It's a nice iPad, but I wish it had more storage. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Thank you guys all for the amount of support that you've shown me recently. I really appreciate it, every single one of you who's clicked that sub button. Anyway, that's going to be it, guys. So I hope you all have a great day, and peace out.